In this video, we have learned how to use the middleware with using the multiple authentication. Just go to the login. We have three types of user. I'm using the user, that is the type is equal to 0, admin type is equal to 1, and super admin type is equal to 2. Let me log in and test the everything working or not. So I'm just logging with the user details. So I'm in user dashboard. Next, if I'm using the admin, so I'm in admin dashboard. And third one, if I'm using the super admin, then this is a super admin dashboard. And one more thing, if you want to access with the other user to other dashboard, just like dashboard is the for the user, then you will get the you are not authorized to access this page. So this way uh, multiple authentication work with the middleware. Let's continue with the video for the coding. Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's Laravel tutorial. In this video we are going to learn how to create multiple authentication using middleware. So we are going to learn in Laravel 11. So let me start with the Laravel 11. First, go to your folder where you want to create the Laravel application. So I'm just opening the cmd command on this path. This is my path. Here I'm creating the Laravel application. Now here I'll run. First command is creating the Laravel is composer create project refer disk Laravel / Laravel, then your project name. So my project name is multi-auth, and I'm creating the multiple auth in Laravel 11. So I'm giving the name for the multi-auth Laravel 11. So this is my project name, multi-auth Laravel 11. Now click on enter. So here you can see there is a Laravel version is 11.0.4 and start installing. So it will take some time. After that we will just configure the database in .env file, environmental file, and in this file we can connect with the database with the MySQL, MySQL, Oracle, and Postgres, and all the databases libraries available there. So we can go through that. Now I'm just going to test with the MySQL. Later on I'll just go with the Postgres and SQL SQLite and SQL Server. So one by one we'll go through that. So let it install, and just for the MySQL I'm using the gem. So let me open the gem. I'm opening the gem control panel. Here I will start the MySQL. So MySQL is starting. MySQL is started with the 3306 port. Now I'm going to open the phpMyAdmin. This is my database. MySQL database, and for the accessing I'm using the phpMyAdmin GUI. Let it complete. Okay, so installation in near about completed. The generating the key. Okay, so this is completed. Now let me open that cd multi-auth 11. Then I'm going to open any text editor like Visual VS Code, Notepad++, and Sublime, any of the uh, text editor you can use. Now I'm going to open with the VS Code. So code space dot, it will open into the VS Code. Now I'm going to exit from the console. I don't want this. Authorize. So this is my application multi-auth Laravel 11, and there is a pre uh, there is a codings. So this is the framework. All the framework folders is there. Now I'm going to start my configuration. So first thing, let me test the application is running successfully or not. So first command is php artisan serve. Now I'm going to open 127. So this is the Laravel 11. Okay. So this is the Laravel 11.1.1 and PHP version 8.2.12. I am running with that. So next, so my default application is running successfully. Now I want one more console, and first I'm going to configure the database. So there is a database, so this is using the SQLite. You can use the SQLite also. I'm using here MySQL. So I'm using the MySQL. There is a host name. I'm using running with the local host. Port number is 3306. Already we have checked. There is a 3306 port is there, and the database name I'm going to give here the multi-auth Laravel underscore 11. Same name I'm going to give, and my username is root. I don't have any password. For the username and password and database name, you can contact with your database administrator. He will give you, and host name also. If you are running with the 2-tier application or 3-tier application, you can get the. Here I am running with the same server, same system, so I need the same local host, and there is a name. So multi-auth 11, we have checked, there is no multi-auth 11 is there. So now let me run the command. So first command is, okay, we are using multi-auth, so we need some changes. So now I'm going to run change into the user creation. So there is a database, there is a migration table, there is one file is there, the create user table. Here I'm going to add one tiny int. So tiny int I'm going to add for uh, type of the user. So this is a multi-auth. There is a 3 types of authentication I'm using: user, admin, and super admin. So tiny integer, I'm using type, what type of user I have. Then here I will write the default. I'll put the default something. So default I will putting 0, and here I'll just write 0 means what. So 0 means I'm just using user, 1 means I'm using admin, and 2 means I'm using the super admin. So when the type value in user table will be the 1, then it is default as a user. When it will become 1, this will be the admin, and when it will become 2, it will be the super admin. Okay, so this part is completed. Now I'm going to run the migration. PHP artisan migrate. So it will create the, it will ask you the database. If database is not created, not available, then you have to create from here. Otherwise you can create from here also. There is a databases, and here you can give the database name and you can create. I'm creating from here itself. So I'm just writing the yes, it automatically created. Reload. Multi-auth is 11 is here, and you can check with the your table, sorry, your user table. Here the type is there, and we have created the default. So there is a default is 0. So automatically you can go, and there is a tiny int, whatever we will give the column details, it will automatically create in the database. Next, whenever you are adding any new variable, any new column, you have to add into the model table, model class. So app, inside there is a model, users is there, and here I'm going to add, inside the fillable variable, I'm going to add type. Yeah. So type model is here. Now I'm going to create one function. Here I will just check, here I will check what type of user is there. So let me type that protected function, then type. Here I just call the attributes type, attribute. Now I'll just return new attribute, get fn, and I'll just collect the value here. And in this array I'll pass, if first array, what we have 0 means user, then there is a admin, then third we are just passing into the super admin, and this will allotted with the key values and value. And creating the attributes, I have to define the attributes in the top. So library, here use cast attribute. We don't have any error, so go to the next. So this is completed. Now creating the authentication using the scaffold to create login, register, and dashboard. So here automatically I'll create the bootstrap UI, login UI. So there you can check in the controller, we don't have any authentication. So now I'm going to run one command, composer require, then Laravel /UI. Click on enter. Composer updated. Installing Laravel UI 4.5.1. Now I need the PHP artisan UI. Then I'm going to use Bootstrap. I'm creating all the files. So I'm just creating authentication module -auth. Click on enter. Automatically there is a auth module is created, and here also you can able to see there is a resources and views. There is a authentication module is created automatically. So with this command, this will create it, and controller, it will ask into existing controller you want to replace. So yes, I'm replace the existing controller. Now we need the node. So you already installed the node, just like I node. So I have already installed the node.js. So node.js you can download and install from the Google. So node.js. So node.js you can download from here. Download node and install it. After installation, run the command npm node package manager install. So npm installation is completed. Now I want to run the node in development. npm run dev. Yeah, I started. So node is now I'm going to move to the, let's refresh and check everything working or not. Yeah, everything working. Login page is there. Registration page is there. Forget password is there. Everything is there. So next I'm just going to create the multi auth middleware. So what is the command? So command is that php artisan make middleware, and here you have to give the middleware name. So I'm using the middleware name is multi auth user. So this is my middleware name, just remember that. Click. So this is created inside the http middleware and middleware auth. So there is a controller and there is a middleware auth is there. So this is my middleware. So in this middleware, we'll just write some code. So here I'll check with my type. So here I'll just check with the dollar of user type. I'm passing one more variable. After passing the variable, I'll check the condition. So if auth of user, then type, so double equal to whatever the user type they are passing, that is equal to, then we'll return the this, else directly will return to unauthorized access. Return response of Later on we'll create the page and we'll just ask him to, you are unauthorized to access, like that. Now I'm just going to the straightforward. So here you are, okay, you are not authorized to access this page. Okay. You are not authorized to access this page. So this one is completed. So here what we did, we created the middleware and we have written the you are not authorized to access this page, and if you are success, then we are passing to that. Now, so whenever you are creating the middleware, you have to register the middleware. So here for the Laravel 11, you have to register that middleware into the bootstrap. There is a app.php, and before before Laravel 11, you have to add this one into the kernel.php file. So here kernel.php file is removed with the Laravel 11. So here we'll add inside the middleware, I will call the dollar of middleware. Then we have a alias, okay. Here I will call, so my middleware name is user access, okay. User access, and I have to give the full path. So my full path, so here my full path is, I'll copy there, better to middleware. Then I have to call the class. So this is my class. So I have registered the user access alias into the middleware. Okay. Now I'm going to create the roots. So go to the your roots folder. There is a web.php. Inside the web.php, will create the root. Okay. So root middleware, then here auth, and we have a, what name we have given there. So there is a user access. So this is the user access should be there, and what type of user I am accessing there, user. Inside the group function, I'll just call the root. So I'm just copying for the now for this. So here I'll just create the dashboard, remove this. So this is I'm creating for the user dashboard. Okay, so I'm creating index, same function I'm calling there, and here I'll just write the dashboard. This class is already exists, so I'm using the same class. And one more thing, whenever I'm using this, I have to use like this. So this is for the this one for user root, admin super admin super admin. So this dashboard, I'll just change the path. So this will be the admin slash, and here I'll create the super admin slash. So, and function I will also change this one, admin underscore admin underscore. I'm just thinking about the name. So here I'll just create the admin dashboard. This will be the super admin dashboard. So this is the admin dashboard, this is the super admin dashboard, and same name I'll create this one, admin dot, and this one I'll just create the super admin dot. So this one for the user, this one for the admin, this one for the super admin. So all the three I have been created. Now related class I have to create. So here I'm going to create the related class. So here I will just create copy and paste the function name. So this one admin, just copy this one admin, this one super admin, this one super admin here. So admin dashboard, super admin dashboard, this one admin dashboard. So admin dashboard, super admin dashboard, everything is created. This one the home controller. Even this is the home page. Here I'm logged in as user. I'm writing the all the I'm creating for all three. Okay, so Control Shift S. I'm just, or wait, just let me create the file like this, that will confuse us. So this one admin dashboard, I'm giving the some different name, or you can use the underscore. So admin dashboard, go to the your resources folder inside the views, right click on that, new file, admin dashboard dot blade dot php. Let me create one more, then we'll just copy and paste the thing, new file dot blade dot php. Okay, so both the file is created. For the home, I'm using the same layouts, same coding. This one for admin, this one the super admin. So super admin, you are logged in as a super admin. Here you are logged in as a admin. So all the three dashboard is different now, admin, super admin, and user. So user dashboard, admin dashboard, and super admin dashboard, all the three are different. So this part is completed. Now I have to just so middleware is completed, super admin is completed. So I have created the all the blade files. Okay, so whenever it will submit to the login, so let me go to the login controller. So inside the auth there is a login controller. So first in login controller, home controller, let me use the request. So home here. So in login controller, just I will create the function login and request all the things and validate here. So here public function, then login, request dollar of request. input is equal to request all the request I am accepting here. Then I am going for the validate. So dollar of this tends to validate dollar of request here. I'll check here. I'll check this should be inside the login function. I don't know how I come out. So here I'll check the email, and that should be required, then email, and if a regex code, then you can use the regex. The next is my second field name is password required. So both the field is validated now. Next I'll check with the authentication. If auth, then user, wait, I have to attempt first. Auth attempt array of, I'm passing here email, dollar of email, okay, I'm using an input, okay, not a problem. Input array of email. Then similarly I'll pass the password. Directly you can pass with the dollar request of email and password also, both the way it will work. So after authentication or after attempt, it will give you the out return. So if dollar of auth of user, and there is a type, type. So in this in the type I'll just check what it returns. So it will return just like a admin, okay, admin. Then I will just return to the admin dashboard. So here in web page, let me check. Yeah, there is a admin dashboard is there like this. So there is a return return retur and return redirect of root, and here I am just returning to the admin dashboard. So similarly I'll just check with the else if And similarly I'll do with the this one admin. Now I'll check with the super admin. Just check with the name, whatever the name you have given. Not here, we have given add user admin and super admin, so same name I have to give. So super admin, then it will return to the. Now let me check with the root. So there is a super dot admin, so same root I'll just call here, and else I'll return to the user. So user, there is only dashboard I am calling, only dashboard I am calling for the name. So if condition, if username, email address, password is username and password is correct, then it will check with the type admin, super admin, and there is a user. Three parts is there. And else condition I will write return redirect root login. So return redirect root login with with error, and I'll write email address and email or password is incorrect. Okay, so we have seen here there is a login, user, error, email and password is incorrect. So here we have checked all the things. Now I am going to create one seeder for the testing purpose. So for the creating the seeder, is command is a php artisan make seeder. Then we have to provide the seeder name. So I'm just creating the create user seeder. So I'm just entering enter. So this is created inside the database seeder and create. So there is a database folder, there is seeders, and here I create user seeder. So first thing here I'll just call the model. So use app models user. So I have called the model. Here I just create the seeder. So dollar of users now. So first I'm going to insert name. What are the fields I have to insert? So there is a name, email, password, and type. Name, email, password, type. Similarly, I'll just call for the three. We have a three: user, admin, super admin. So first I'm going to create the simple user, email is user @ Chirag.in. I'm giving the same for the password. So password, I'm just using the hash make. For the using the hash, I have to use hash here also, use hash and type is equal to, this is for the user, then I'm putting 0. Similarly, I'm copy and paste. So this one for the user, this one I'm creating for the admin type is 1. I have to check again, 0th position 1 and this one 2. So this one okay. SUPS super admin the type is equal to 2. So this type, okay, what is the error? Okay, no need of this. Okay, so we have written for all three. We have written for all three. Wait, let me align properly. Okay, so all three. Now I'm running with the for each, and I'll just insert the data into the database. So for each, here I'll write dollar of users as dollar of key dollar of user, one by one user. I will just pass that, and when it will pass, it will just go to the user model and create is the predefined function. Automatically it will insert, and here I'll just pass the user. Now let me run the migration seeder. So php artisan db seed, then I have to call the class is equal to, so this is my seeder class. Let me open with no db namespace. Okay, database seeding is completed. Now here you can check, browse. We have a 3 rows: add user, admin and super admin. There is a password, and there is a user type is a 0, 1 and 2. You can check with that. So 0 means user, 1 means admin and 2 means super admin. Now let me run and check. So login page is there. I have to check one by one. So first I have to check with the user, and password we have a same, enter. So this is a dashboard. You are logging as a user dashboard. So now I'm log out and checking with the admin. So you are logged in as a admin. You are able to see. If I want to access the user dashboard, then I am getting the error, you are not authorized to access this page. There is a value is equal to 0. So So I am in admin dashboard. Let me log out and let me check with the super admin everything working or not. Login, super admin. So now you are logged with the super admin. I'm trying to access the admin. Let's assume that. So you are not authorized to access this page. Just assume that we are in the home page and we are in the, just assume that this is the my dashboard page. After login it will come to the dashboard page. So in this way we have learned how to use the multiple authentication using the middleware. And here I am using the database MySQL. Later on we will use the other database and create the videos for that. So hope this will help. Thank you for watching.